Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm going to go through some of the fragrances that I've worn in the last week. To start with, I will talk about Narciso Poudree. I've had this in my collection for a couple of years. I have to be in the mood for Poudree, and I often wear it after a shower to bed, that kind of thing. And there's something vintagey about Poudree. It's a powder bomb. I have, I think, 4 of the Narciso Rodriguez fragrances, and this is by far the most powdery, like the name suggests. It's floral powder. You can't overstate how powdery Poudree is. And the florals, I definitely get rose. I believe there's also jasmine in it, orange blossom, and the powder, the musk. When I'm in the mood for this, I really enjoy it. It's unmistakable. It's unmistakable. It's very feminine. Like, I don't think you can get more feminine in this powdery, musky kind of way than Poudree. And what I've been teaming it with lately is the Bath & Body Works Rose Moisturizing Cream. I've mentioned this one before. I really enjoy it. It's a rose water and there's a freshness to it. So for a lot of the fragrances I have that have rose in, this really lifts and freshens and brings more of the rosy aspect out in a fresh, more youthful way. So this is a great combination and I enjoyed wearing it. That was the rose, not body lotion, I think they call it the body cream. So it's a little thicker from Bath & Body Works and Narciso Rodriguez Poudree. Another one that I wore in this last week that I've not worn in a while is the little sample 10 ml size I have of Elixir 11 by Kayali. This is one that it's taking me a while to warm to Elixir. It's very floral and very rosy. When I say floral, I mean rose again. I think it's rose, patchouli. I get an incensey vibe. I don't think there's incense in this. I think it's largely, let's have a look, the rose, of course, very Middle Eastern rose, and a patchouli. And for me in this, the patchouli is, it's got amber and patchouli, and so it's got that incense vibe to me. It's very, Turkish market. I've not been to a Turkish market, but or Moroccan, or yeah. I'm going to spray a little bit just to get the vibe, because I think the Kayalis are wearing all sorts of things today. The Kayalis really come alive on your skin. I wore this to meet a friend for lunch in a cafe, and we ended up sitting in the sun, and it was a bit much, to be honest. It's warming up here. We're well and truly in the spring. The cold weather's behind us here in Australia, where I am, in the part of Australia that I'm in, and this was too much with the sun coming through a window. It was a little much and it faded fast, but I do enjoy this. Better at night time in cooler weather. I'll bring it out again. It's taking me a long time to work through this 10 ml bottle, but that was Elixir 11 by Kayali. Now, the other one, another one that I wanted to mention, and again, this week seems to be the week that I have been bringing out some different fragrances that I've not worn in a while. I think it's change of season, weather warming up, but one that I enjoyed wearing that I haven't enjoyed so much in the past is Miss Dior. So this is the 2021 version. And I know from what I've seen on YouTube, there's been some contention around changes to the formula. I was a little, I don't think I blind bought this. I didn't blind buy this, but when I bought it, and it's more than a year ago, I must have bought it shortly after it came out, but I found I wasn't reaching for it, but I did this week and I thoroughly enjoyed wearing it. This is kind of old-fashioned to me in a good way. What do I mean old-fashioned? It's a floral amber fragrance that I associate with many years ago. This type of fragrance. So I'll just bring up the notes. I enjoy wearing it to work. It's really pretty, and I appreciated the ambery aspects more. When I say amber, how the base is done, there's benzoin and what else is in there? So the base is benzoin, tonka bean, vanilla, musk and sandalwood. So it's got quite a resinous base to it, which counteracts against the florals, and so it's not a straight floral fragrance at all. The florals are very well blended. I can't pick out the florals. Like, to me, it's very pretty florals. There's actually iris, peony, lily of the valley and rose. And there's a touch of fruits in Miss Dior. I can't pick out which fruits, but it's apricot and peach, according to the notes. So what does it smell like? What's the experience like? It's very pretty, but the base, the benzoin, the sandalwood, the vanilla, the musk in the base, combine to make this a reasonably long wearing fragrance. I'm going to say 6 hours, 4 hours with reasonable projection, but 6 hours altogether. And just ideal for work and perfect for spring. I think that's why I enjoyed wearing this week, because the weather's warming up. So I can't think of anything more perfect to herald springtime, warmer weather. And when I understood what this was, I enjoyed it more. I don't know if that makes any sense, but when I thought, oh, so it's one of those kind of traditional amber florals, and it is. And so in that sense, it doesn't smell particularly modern. It's a pretty floral springtime fragrance with some grit in the base, which of course makes it last longer, and it does. I think I'm going to wear this more. I'm going to wear this during the spring. If you have it, bring it out in the warmer weather. And it's a safe one for work. That's Miss Dior by Dior. Also to work, again, heralding the warmer weather, I wore Dolce Garden by Dolce & Gabbana. Gosh, you can see. I've used 2/3, 3/4 of this bottle over probably 18 months. I reached for this a lot. It's such a versatile one. It's sweet coconut. It's vanilla. I'm going to spray it as well. Oh, it's lovely. I wouldn't wear it in the high heat because it's got some tenacity to it. It could be a bit cloying in the hot heat. But this one is talked about a lot, and I think for good reason. It's very appealing, very feminine, sweet coconut. I love it a lot. And the florals. What are the florals in this? Let's have a quick look. It's hard to beat in terms of a coconut fragrance. It's just really good. Yeah, yellow florals, of course. We've got the frangipani, the ylang ylang, and the coconut all in the middle. There's some citrus in the top, but it's the yellow florals and the coconut, and there's, of course, vanilla that comes through that really adds to the sweetness. I'll keep wearing this, and it's a beast. This does not need respraying. This stands out to me in that I never need to respray it. It will last 12 hours on skin. Really. That's Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. Beautiful, sweet coconut fragrance. The other one that I wore 2 or 3 times this week, I've mentioned before, but I found myself reaching for it this week. Burberry London. This is another really, really good springtime fragrance. This has honeysuckle and it's got a couple of different orange citrus in it. So it's got tangerine and clementine, but the honeysuckle is very realistic honeysuckle. And I noticed actually this week when I was wearing it, and I'm not sure if it's just the honeysuckle or if it's some of the jasmine in it. I think it's the honeysuckle. It actually is a bit indolic, but I don't mind it. So what I think I mean when I say indolic is it's that pollenous, like pollen. It's that organic, like pollen, like honey, almost animalic, almost going off. And if you stick your face in a lot of these kind of flowers, honeysuckle included, they really do have that very intense indolic quality close up. In the garden at the moment, there's not freesias. Freesias is another one that does it. What have I got? Jonquils. We're spring here, so there's jonquils coming up. And close up, the jonquils have that quality. It's like an intense honey smell. It's almost animalic. It's almost off-putting. I noticed that with as I say, I think it's the honeysuckle in this that does that. But I don't mind it. It gives it. It's on the side that's a bit sexy, not the side that's too animalic and something rotten, the indolic quality of the jasmine in this. Other times I've worn this in the colder weather, I found it got too powdery in the dry down, but not this week. This week it was perfect. It was citrus, honeysuckle, lovely, lovely scent. I think you can wear it with confidence. Like any kind of sillage is not huge. So even all that experience that I was describing, it's in my own little scent bubble range. But this is Burberry London. Enjoyed it a lot this week. So I think that's just about all of the ones I wore this week. The one I'm wearing today, again, heralding the warm sunshine. It's very warm springtime here. And I was delighted to bring back this favourite, which is Lancome's La Vie est Belle Soleil Cristal. I'm unapologetic about how much I love Soleil Cristal. It is truly, truly, it's glorious to me. I'm going to sneeze now. I hope not. It's a beast. It's a beast to me in projection. Again, it's got coconut in it. I think I am going to sneeze. Oh. But I mostly off the top get the mandarin orange. And what I love about Soleil Cristal is the citrus, the mandarin orange lasts for the whole fragrance experience, right into the dry down. To me, the combination of the mandarin, the patchouli, and the vanilla, I just think it's genius. I think it really works. It's not subtle. It's not subtle at all. I can completely understand why people don't jive with La Vie est Belle. It's a strong fragrance. I think in the climate I live in, where it's very bright and sunny a lot of the time, this works well. You kind of want a strong fragrance. High summer, I'm more careful when I wear this, but it's perfect for this time of the year. I've had this for 6 to 9 months, and look, we're we're a good third in, if not more, and I would definitely repurchase this. It's an experience that makes me very happy. That is La Vie Belle Sole Cristal. And that brings to an end the fragrances I've worn in the last week. Thank you so much for letting me share them with you, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.